We are playing as white, and we begin with the board. The King's Indian. Scandinavian depends on the board. So in this position, we capture this pawn. Where queen captures, we take the knight outside, attacking the queen. Queen comes to a5. Now in such cases, we'll try to begin with the moves like bishop c4, preparing to attack this diagonal. He play e6. We'll develop our knight and then castle, maintaining our king's safety. He tries g6. Now g6 is not at all helpful, but still we continue with a3. We'll play b4, attacking the queen. Now the queen goes back so that it could protect itself. And then we can figure out some moves like bishop b2, preparing for piece development and on. He takes queen f5. So queen f5. Now in this position, the knight goes to d4. Knight at the center, attacking the queen. And central knights are very powerful, so that's the reason. We go with queen h5, offering a queen threat like this. We'll decline it and go with bishop e2. Now the bishop attacking the queen is the main threat for black. So let's see how black defends its. Okay, go with queen e5. So queen e5 was the response. Now he's trying to attack this knight. So we have a safer response, and that is okay. If we try knight here, we can push the pawn forward. So we'll go with knight to b5. And now let's see what he responds. 9 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock remaining for black. If black tries a6, we have a simple response. Playing f4, attacking the queen. The queen cannot go back because the knight is controlling. This means we can anytime capture up this pawn. And the queen cannot come here, not here. Trying to give a check, so it is not possible. This means we can anytime capture this pawn and win the rook. Okay. So this is black to play, and black is now trying to find out for the solution which he could protect. Let's see what he find out. In this position, queen to f4 is the only way to protect. So if we try queen f4, then we can even try bishop coming here, which may create a queen trap. Yes, no. Queen will come here, and then I should play g4. If knight will capture, then bishop can capture. Yeah. So queen f5, we must try g4, and then after knight takes, we can capture back. So we'll have a solid advantage. Now let's see what black responds. Over here, he is having only one option, queen f5. So queen f5, we play this. Then knight will capture, bishop will capture. The queen may go back, and then we can capture this. Okay, so black's turn. Now black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. Hmm. So black's turn, and black is having 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. And black is thinking. Let's see how he responds. Hmm. He can even try sacrificing the queen, because that's the only option. Otherwise, he can protect it by queen f5, and then we have a lot of options. Capturing the pawn, winning the rook, even trying g4, and many other. Okay. So if you want, you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Welcome back, Suraj, to my live stream. If you want to challenge me, just simply challenge. That's all you have to do. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah. So this is black's turn, and black is thinking for the move, having 6 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock remaining. Now black is just wasting the time. Okay. So let's see what he responds. If you want, you can also challenge me. You can simply challenge this. Yes, we can play the next year. Just simply challenge after this game. Okay. So black is not having any future scope in this position. Hmm. If we look for some aggressive options, then he I don't think so there is more aggressive option. So he can play queen here and then c4 attack this. That's the basic plan. Okay. So 6 minutes on the clock remaining. Okay. Now I don't know why black is not playing. Okay, so this is black's turn. Uh, I think there is another option with queen f5. What if I try bishop coming here? Then he can play queen here. Okay. So this means after he play queen f5, g4, then we'll just give the knight. So we'll just get the knight, right? Queen f5, and then I try this. He capture this knight, let's say. Then I can push this. Otherwise, knight can. Okay. So this means there is no way to win the queen. The queen can come to f5 anytime and just protect itself. That's a very easy solution. Okay. So black's turn, and now black is thinking for the move. Hmm. Now this is spam. He is not playing his move. Oh, bro, I sent you. Listen to me, Suraj. You can send me the challenge after this game ends. Otherwise, I will not receive any challenge. Okay. Once this game ends, you can send me the challenge. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. So if you want, you can send me challenges after this game ends. So black is once again. I don't think so. Black is thinking for the move. He's just spamming. He's not playing the move. Okay, so 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock remaining for black. And black is thinking like that. Okay, so let's see if he responds something or he's just doing spam. Hmm. Okay, all right. 3 minutes remaining. We have to waste 3 minutes like that. Seriously, these guys disgusting. Okay. Hmm. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. What is this, man? I hope many of you know that Magnus Carlsen just won this Norway Chess 2025. Arjun tried his best to defeat Magnus Carlsen and he eventually defeated. But still, Magnus Carlsen is the champion of Norway Chess. It's all about experience, how Magnus Carlsen has. Okay. So 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining once again. And black is doing time pass. Okay, so let's see how black, I mean, I don't know. Black do not want to play. So only 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds now. Okay. So any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. No challenges? Okay. So we look for another game, and this time we are playing as black. White plays e4, we go with French defense, e6. d4, we go with d5, attack the center. You can, okay, you go with advance. Advanced variation, we go with c5, attack this. The more c3 is the basic response, knight f3. So we eliminate this pawn, knight captures it, we go with knight to c6 and attack this, you go with b3. So he pockets this pawn, we'll capture this pawn. Ultimately, you go with bishop b2, we develop another knight and prefer for bishop development towards d6 because bishop d6 will support this knight. That's why. Anyways, white's turn and white is having 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock where he go with bishop e5 check. So we just take the bishop out to d7. Now, if he captures, then simply queen can capture and just begin with the game. We can make up space towards the castling, long castling. Okay, so he go with knight take e6. The main plan to attack this, bishop attacking this way. So this is not a very good option. Okay, so we take the queen to a5, give check, attacking this bishop. Now, although this plan was not very absolute because we can capture this, if bishop will try, then bishop can capture this also, right? So white's sacrifice was not very good. Anyways, we go with queen a5 check. Now the check on the board, attacking this bishop. If he tries, okay, he tries bishop c3. Then we just eliminate this. Knight can come give a poke. Hmm? Knight take f8. Okay, so that's a blunder, I guess, because he had a poke which he missed. Anyways, now in this position, we take this bishop, g4, the queen. We are attacking this queen. Now he has to play queen to d2, otherwise the checkmate is coming. Okay, f3. Now the knight is under attack, so we just sacrifice this because our knight is going to die, so we just give up. And after he captures, we can secure this bishop because we need to secure our pieces. That's why. Okay, so now he's thinking for the move. There is no way to defend this knight. He can try queen checks, king coming over here. Okay, so king f2, and that's a big mistake. Knight e4 check, controlling these squares. Queen is controlling this, knight is controlling this. Then what's the problem? King can come here. So there is only one move possible. King coming there. And now what can we do is, uh, okay, so we need to think. In this position, quite complicated over here. Uh, this knight is under attack. we can eliminate this pawn, supporting the bishop in attacking the queen. This means if we capture this, then queen is gone. So he is now dependent in protecting the queen. Okay. Also, if we remove the queen, then queen can come here, queen d4, and then we bring the queen, e2 check, bishop supporting it. So he take the king over here, and g5. Now king can come here, and then knight e5. Okay. So we eliminate this bishop, the queen giving check, where once again the king can come here. Okay, king come d6. Then this is a fork, winning the queen. Okay. So now this game is quite simple. So white resigns. Okay, so any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges. Okay. So we begin with another game. And this time we are playing as white. So we go with d4. The king's pawn opening with e5. Okay, so we'll play knight f3, attacking this. And take the bishop out to c4, Italian game on the board. Bishop e7. Okay. So bishop e7 was the response, which was preferred to castle, maintaining the king's safety. Knight comes out to f6, preparing for d5. We look for some central attack by playing c3 and then d4 in attacking the center. He captures it, so we'll take the rook to e1. Playing d5 is the most popular response. Okay, take the knight behind. So knight goes back, where in this position, if we eliminate, knight can eliminate, rook will eliminate, and then he can capture. So we need to secure our bishop. We'll take the bishop behind to b3 in order to secure it. Now let's see what it responds. So black is thinking for the move over here. Let's see how black responds. In my case, he can try e4 because e4 will attack the center and attack this knight. He decided to castle. So we eliminate this pawn. The knight eliminate, rook eliminate. Yeah. And attack this bishop. So he take the bishop f6. Alright. We just take the rook. Okay, now we have some other options. We can even take the rook here. If we tries this, we can take the rook back and attack this file, right? So this is also going to be an amazing attack. Okay, we just take this rook behind because we are playing a blitz game. So we don't have a lot of time. Anyways, d4, the central attack with the bishop to f4 attacking this knight. This knight is powerful. This knight can come and activate the center. The knight should come here actually because he can play d5. And the knight over here is not allowing the pawn to be pushed further. Okay, if we play this knight here and then try d5, the bishop will be blocked. That's why I'm saying this. So we want to knight f5. We'll just take the bishop behind and attack this diagonal, attacking the knight. So if the knight goes behind, then many of you know, we just eliminate, he'll create the double pawns, and that is very dangerous towards the king's side. He take the knight e7. Okay, knight e7. Now in this position, we activate up the queen, bishop, queen attacking this pawn, equal to checkmate. So he can try g6. Okay. Now g6 was the response, where we can take this bishop to, okay, we go with queen x6. The main plan is we can try bishop g5. Yeah. Bishop g7. We take the queen behind to x3, attacking this. And once again, this is black's turn. Black is thinking for the move as usual. 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. And black is thinking knight d5, attacking this bishop. So we just take the bishop x6 because this bishop is very powerful. Actually, this bishop is the only one defending the king. That's why we need to eliminate this bishop. Also, we have the open file for the rook. This knight needs to be developed. Okay. Hi, before you. Welcome to my channel. 3 minutes on the clock remaining, and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. Okay, so 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Black is busy thinking for the move. He go with d6. So d6 was the response. So here we can try some aggressive options like c4, attacking this knight, where the knight can go back. Knight can come here. Yeah, knight can come here attacking this bishop. Okay, if the knight goes behind anywhere, then we can just play d5 and block this bishop attacking. He captures the bishop. So his plan is to take this knight here. That's his main plan. So over here, we choose to, if we take it, then knight cannot come here, right? Yes, that's true. So we just eliminate this bishop. The queen is controlling these squares. We can create a pawn storm and try to win the game. Okay. Knight goes behind. We just push this pawn forward. The bishop is blocked. So maybe he can take the bishop behind, activate like this. Yeah. As I told. Anyways, over here, this knight needs to be developed and we can create a pawn storm. So pawn storm is very important, but the knight is controlling the square, right? So if I try something like this, the knight can come here. This means I will first develop the knight, try to bring the knight here, offer a trade, first remove this knight, and then I can try something like this. Pawn storm. Anyways, 2 minutes on the clock for black. Now black is busy thinking for the option bishop g4. So this is easy to be confronted. We can just push this x3, kick this bishop behind. Or we can even try the knight coming here. So we'll take the knight towards the center, attacking this knight. And then, wow, he captures it. So that's the good news. Okay, now if we eliminate from the bishop, he can try something like this. And if we eliminate from the rook, still he can try this. So we should capture from this rook only. If we try this, then rook can come here. Yeah. Okay. Bishop goes behind and is simple. Rook to e2, secure this. Okay, so this bishop was more valuable. This means I should have captured from the bishop. That's true. Queen f6. So we just know this bishop is precious. And this queen is attacking this pawn. That's the main threat. We also have to protect the bishop. Okay, so we just will trade this bishop. The queen has to capture, and now this queen is not at all attacking. These are the weak pawns. This is the weak pawn, so we just support it. b3 and add a supporter. Creating pawn storm was also possible, but we need to just defend these pawns. Okay, so these pawns are defended, and this is the main defender with these two rooks supporting it. So queen goes behind, secretly attacking this. We'll just take this rook one step behind, secure it. If he tries to offer a threat, then we just play rook to f1, yeah, and just secure our pieces. Okay, so you should have moved the rook. Where? Welcome, Max. Can you tell me where should I move the rook? Okay, rook e2. Now rook e2 is the option. In my case, he can play rook here, double up the rooks, attack like this. He can even try to bring up the queen. Anyways, so that's his main plan. Okay, now we can try creating pawn storm. That's also our option. Okay, so in this position, we'll create a pawn storm. x4, x5 attacking this pawn is our main plan. We can even try g4 and add up more pressure. So rook comes behind. Yeah, now he is becoming smart. If I capture, he can capture back from the rook. So we have a response f4, but now this is creating a disadvantage. Rook comes. low. Shit. And now I'm losing this game. Okay. 90 seconds on the clock, my god. So there is a time pressure also that I did not observe. Black captures, rook comes here. This is Gotham chess sacrificing the rook. Anyways, black's turn. Okay. I know black has shown this. I hope so. Hi Priyanshu, if you are enjoying the stream. Whoa, king h8. Okay, so that's good. Hmm. Black's turn, he left eliminated. No rook coming here, king comes x2. He capture, give a check. Maybe try something else. Okay, queen h3, we just play this. Rook coming here. Okay. So 20 seconds remaining. Queen goes behind. First man. And percent. I hate and percent. Queen eliminate the pawn. No. I hope so. Stalemate, stalemate. Pre-moves. Come on. Okay. So I lose this game. Anyways. We look for another game. And if you are enjoying the stream, then do like live stream. Okay, so White's turn. Let's see which opening he prefer to play. King's pawn opening. So we played the Karakan. Hi Colin, welcome to my channel. Bishop c4. So the bishop opening. We'll go with d5. Attack this bishop. We eliminate it and attack. The bishop goes behind. We go with a5. And this is the move where many players fail. a4. He eliminate. Knight comes out. The only advantage is we can open up our rook pile. That's why we just push this pawn forward and offer it. Okay. So knight comes out to f6, preparing for our bishop, development, focusing on our development. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. We just eliminate, bishop f5, preparing for our development. We go with e6. Bishop comes to d6 over here, attacking this diagonal. We'll choose to castle because king safety is very important. And now this is 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock remaining for white, where he go with knight d2. So this is an opportunity for us to play bishop d3 and open up. He go with rook over here, we'll take knight a5, trying to eliminate this bishop. He can try the bishop behind, attacking this with the queen supporting the bishop. So he tried knight e5. Well, this is easy for us. We can eliminate and attack this rook. So if we eliminate this bishop, then we can eliminate the rook. So this means he can capture it from the queen. Okay, he captures from the knight. Alright, so over here, we'll take this bishop behind. We go with bishop f5 and secure our bishop. He can try g4. We'll take the bishop behind. He can eliminate it. That's a possible variation. He go with rook e3. So rook e3, we choose to eliminate this. He eliminated back from the rook. Then we just create a trap. And then we have a winning move, f6. He go with f3. Now if I play f6, he can eliminate this. I'll eliminate, he will eliminate this. Okay. So f6, he eliminates. I eliminate the rook, he eliminates the bishop. Yeah, let's go with this plan. Although the material will be low, he tries something else. So we eliminate. He eliminated. We eliminate this back. Now we have more activity towards the center. Knight comes here attacking this pawn. So we push this. Once I make a move, I realize that I did a mistake. Anyways, queen d6. Captured from the king. And now we have a lot of pawns. So we can try to push these pawns forward. this is the response. We go with g6, preparing for f5 in attacking the queen. Okay, so if you are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. Bishop comes here. We can choose to take the queen. Okay, so over here, queen goes to c6, defending this pawn, and we can try queen over here, trying to attack this. Bishop come, give it check. We go with king x7. Now king f7 was the response, where he go with a3, we go with f5, attack this. We are a minor piece down. Oh yeah, because I just lost the rook, that's why. So queen f4, and now we go with, okay, if I try this, then he can try queen come give a check. So we first play rook to c8, queen comes here, trying to figure out this, and now this is the problem. So rook comes to g8, like we are dependent on moving our rooks. Anyways, white choose to play rook f1. So over here we cannot move this king. Now this is a trouble for us. So we try queen to d7, securing this. We can try bishop comes here. Okay, then we just push this pawn forward, attack this. Bishop, the bishop goes behind, and we push this move further. Like I'm trying to find out the winning continuation. Queen come here, offering a trade. Offering trade, okay. But we can decline, right? Otherwise, there is no point of accepting it. King comes to e6. He will accept it, but yeah. So here can eliminate. We eliminate it back. Bishop will go behind. Or bishop towards the center. We go with f4. And then he can try f3. We'll push it further. So like we are dependent on these pawns. These pawns can be pushed further and promoted to a queen. So like let's see if it happens or not. You go with king f2. We push it further, then king comes here. So we go with h5. Hi, Lawrence. Hi, Pansy. Welcome to my channel. Rook e1. And now, is this checkers? No, this is chess, not checkers. In checkers, these are not the pieces actually. Yeah. King e6. He can try bishop here attacking this. Anyways, welcome Michael to my channel. So bishop c7, and we push this b5, defending the pawn. Okay. We try to bring the king towards this. We can try king f5, and then we can push this pawn forward. Ultimately, we can create a large occupation towards this. Okay. Once again, this is white's turn, and white is thinking for the move. Where he go with bishop c5, we go with g4. He eliminates it now. Rook eliminates. Yeah. So, okay, this is a tough position. If rook eliminates, then I can try this check. Otherwise, if the pawn eliminates, then that's the long story once again. So we'll go with pawn eliminates because this is more aggressive. Bishop d6 does not work. g3 check. The king goes anywhere. King goes to g1. So we'll go with e3. Now we can try king over here. All our pieces are secured and well maintained. We just have to figure out some way to attack his territory. So king e4, and this bishop comes to e5, where we go with king d3. Now we are attacking this rook. Should he just secure this? Otherwise, we will give up the rook. Or maybe he can. No, he cannot. He will take this rook behind. King f1. Oh, I was thinking of this, but bishop can eliminate it. Okay. So rook to g4. Now why rook g4? Because I can play rook h4 and then try this. That's why. And rook h4 will be defending this pawn at the same time. Okay. Oh my god. Right now I realized 40 seconds remaining for me and 48 for white. What? You just gave a rook. And I played rook here. My god. Okay, king d2. The rook will go here. Okay. Push this pawn forward. And here this end. But maybe he can take the advantage of time. Try to defeat me on time. Okay, sacrifice this rook. And finally I'm got him chess. So rook will go behind. Queen check, king goes there. Queen check, king goes there, and that's the mate. Okay. Uh, any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Okay. So now we are playing as black, and then black go with e4. This time we'll play something like g6. Modern depends on the board. d4 we go with d5, and then c5 attacking this way. This is similar to French or Kalkan defense with g6. So we go with the queen d6. He eliminates this knight. We eliminate back from the pawn. Eliminate this pawn. And after he eliminates, we go with bishop to g7. Like we are focusing on development with knight x6. He go with knight c3. We take the knight f5, attacking this pawn. And we can even try the bishop going there. He go with knight a4, trying to attack the queen. So the queen is under attack. We choose to defend our queen and take the queen behind to c7. Now knight goes there. Okay, we choose to castle because king safety is very important. And then 4 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock, and white is busy thinking for the response over here. Let's see how he responds in this position. Okay, uh, knight goes here. Then in this position, knight trade is possible, but we must not trade over here. Okay, so we have no other option. We'll not choose to trade. Instead, we'll go with h5, trying to focus on h4. If we eliminate, then bishop can eliminate it back. So that will be fine. Okay, so this is white's turn, and white is thinking for the move. Let's see how white responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, then do like the live stream. Okay, so white's turn, 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock remaining, and white is thinking. Let's see how he responds over here. Well, what I think, this knight is something which we need to remove. So, like, I don't think so. How can we remove this? This knight is a trouble for us. Okay. So this is white's turn. Bro, is that true in India? Eh? No, we know back what you are saying. That's not true. They count. Seriously. Anyways, knight take f5, bishop take f5. Hmm. That's not true. We know that's not true. Okay. Bishop take f5. Bishop comes here. Now, what can we do in this position? Hmm. Okay. So over here, yeah, we push the pawn forward, trying to create a pawn stone. Although that's not a very nice pawn stone, but yet just push the pawn forward. Okay, so 3 minutes on the clock remaining for white, and white is busy thinking for the move. I see a meme. Yeah, no problem. Queen d2. he can try this, okay? But we'll push this pawn forward and make him play g3. Yeah. So over here, now what can we do in this position? Once again, it is tough to. In this position, we try f6. Like we're just trying to attack the center, trying to figure out bishop x6 eliminated. That bishop is not at all useful. Instead, he gave it that his bishop was very powerful. He just gave up his bishop. We eliminate it. He will eliminate. Queen will eliminate. And then we can just try to bring the queen here so that we can checkmate. Anyways, so white's turn and white is thinking for the move. Let's see what he responds over here. He eliminates. Then we just eliminate this pawn and try to figure out to attack this. Uh, this knight is the problem. I'm just saying this since starting. We can push the pawn forward. Rook comes here. He will never allow me to do what I want. So queen, he tried to eliminate, trying to figure out for the checkmate, which is already defended by this. So he cannot eliminate. Otherwise, we can eliminate and just give it a checkmate. So this means he can first take the rook here. He will first secure this and then he will try to capture, try to figure out the checkmate and all. Okay. So 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking for the move. Hi Joseph, welcome to my channel. What you are saying for no? Anyways, as I told, rook should come here, and that's what happened. Now I know the plan, so we just block this. We go with simple e6, and this is secured by the bishop, so that's okay. Knight eliminate. Wow. So knight just eliminated it. We will also eliminate. He will eliminate this. And now this is the problem. Okay. So king comes here. He can try creating a draw like this. If he eliminates this, then queen can also eliminate this. And then focus on checkmate. So that's why I'm not blinking the queen here, offering a queen trade. I'm not doing that. Okay. White's turn, and as usual, white has to think for his move. Let's see how he responds in this position. If you are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. Now 56 seconds on the clock remaining. And let's see what he responds. 50 seconds on the clock. He began with a check. Now I know what he wants to do. He will eliminate. Okay. So he's trying to create a draw. And we cannot allow this happening. So he will eliminate the bishop. Okay. Queen comes here. If we eliminate this, then we can eliminate this pawn. Right. So 35 seconds on the clock. And this opponent is very bad. Anyways, he eliminates, king comes there, he brings his queen. Okay, so he is thinking something else. He can only do queen checks. Queen will go behind. Okay, 20 seconds remaining for white. And I know he is not going to do anything else. Look, king comes here, he will bring the queen here. And I will decline the trade. Okay, so now no more checks possible. He will eliminate this pawn. Can white play rook e5 earlier? Rook e5. Rook e5 was also a very nice option, but he is not observing. He's having only 2 seconds on the clock. How can we expect such moves like him? Anyways, so he loses on time. And if you want, you can also challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So we go with e4. King's pawn opening. French defense on the board where we go with e4. e5 we eliminated. Black eliminates, we go with c4, attack this, and black's turn, where he go with knight f6. So we take the knight f3, where he go with bishop e6. We take the queen out and attack this pawn. Ultimately, this is black to play, where he thinks for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. So this is 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock remaining, and he is thinking for the move. Okay, so b6 was the response, where we choose to eliminate this pawn and attack this bishop. He eliminates from the knight, so we choose to take the bishop outside and attack this. Now let's see what black responds over here. So this is black's turn, and black is thinking, where he is having 4 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds. So he takes the bishop, where we choose to take the knight to c3. And if we capture, we can eliminate, attack the bishop. So we choose to castle, we choose to castle. He eliminates, we choose to eliminate it back. Now let's see what he responds. Oh, hi, Jay. Welcome to my channel. So he chose to take knight over here. We'll take this bishop and attack this way. Now let's see what he responds. Black's turn, and black is thinking for the move. Eliminate this rook. Now we can take this knight there. Okay, so this is black's turn. Let's see how black responds over here. He take x5. We go with f4, preparing for f5 and attacking this bishop. Okay, so this is black's turn, and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how black responds over here. Now he is having 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. He take knight here. We don't care. We eliminate it. We eliminate this. We eliminate this pawn. Give a check. King goes there. We'll take this knight here. Give a check. Fork. King comes to h7. We'll go with this. King will go behind. No. King comes here. Then knight check once again. Shit. Okay, knight check. Figure out something. King comes there. Knight check. Okay, so we go with another check. I'm trying to figure out some way. King goes here. And then we have no more checks. So we eliminate this knight from the rook. Rook activation, where he placed this rook over here, which is useless. So over here, rook comes to f3, knight comes here, then that's a good move, queen h7 mate. Okay. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Come on, guys. No challenges. Okay, no problem. So we look for another game, and this time we are playing as black. Before we go with, so what we should play this time? Yeah, we should play first defense. First defense begin with d4, so we take the knight outside instead of trying e5 directly. Knight comes out, and then we go with g6, preparing for bishop development, castling. Okay, so this is a mistake because we eliminate, and after we eliminate, we can eliminate it. If the knight eliminates, then also we can take the knight here and attack this pawn. Now, if we have any options like f4, okay, you go with knight e3. So we just eliminate this pawn. Otherwise, in this position, if we try something like f4, then in this position we can focus on our development as our best, like bishop over here and all. Okay, so we just eliminate and p3. So we take the bishop here and attack like this. This is a big mistake because we can go with knight b3 check. This is now under attack. He eliminates it and then we can eliminate it, attack the rook. Now, why it is a mistake? Because we can go with this check. Ultimately, we can remove this castling ability. So this will be a very useful position for us. Okay. So we just castle and maintain the king's safety. And after knight comes d5, he is trying to attack this bishop. So we take the bishop behind, securing it. He eliminates this. We go with this. He eliminates. Bishop comes, go check. Another check from black. So this time knight e4. We go with king. We go with bishop check. So bishop goes behind. Oh, so now there is going to be a terrible mistake. He eliminates. We go with double check. But this check will not work. Hmm. So over here, we first no, we choose to play knight e2, go check like this, and then take this knight here, attack this rook. Now let's see what he responds. White turn and white is thinking for the move. Okay, he's having a rook move. So we eliminate this. He will eliminate it. Oh, so this is a very easy win for white. Okay, but he began with knight f3, and that's a good news. Rook comes here. Now let's see what white responds. White is having 3 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock, and he is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. G5, we take the knight behind, go check. Bishop cannot take because the rook over here. So let's see what he responds over here. He take the king e3, where we choose to play this knight behind. We eliminate bishop eliminate check, and white's turn, where white is busy thinking for the move. He take the king f3. So we choose to play rook d6 for this. Hmm. So 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Hi Joe, welcome to my channel. We go with h4, we go with okay, so we try to check. King comes here, king goes back. Another check on the board where he go with the king d1. So we take this bishop behind to x6. Okay, 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Alright, so we just designed this game. Any challenges? Okay, so no challenges. Alright, so thank you very much for coming.